guys, welcome back. It's been a while. I've tried to do this video once before and it didn't go very well, so I thought I'd start again and start from scratch. So where were we? We'd done quest 1, we'd done what I called the campaign turn 1, well, actually it was campaign turn 2, which someone quite rightly pointed out, because campaign turn 1 was actually the first quest. So technically this is now campaign turn 3, so this is the second quest, Rorgs Lair. I've tried to tidy things up a bit. So let's dive straight in and have a quick look at what Rorgs Lair's got for us. So we'd been back to town, been given a reward for sorting out the bandits originally, but now we've got to hunt down Rorg and bring him back. So, are we sitting comfortably? Deep inside the forest of Rohan, there is such a big manor that it could look like a small fort. At one end, a tower has been erected with masonry ashlars, and the windows of the ground floor of the building have been blinded with planks. That is said to be the den of Rorg, a veteran mercenary who abandoned his profession to carve out a career outside the law. He is followed by a group of faithful ones who glorify his strength and determination. Some were companions in the trade, others have been chosen from among the best thieves and murderers in the region. Together they form a small clan of outlaws that often descend south to devastate the region of Vannec. So obviously we've been in Vannec, been sent on this mission to try and find Rorg, and now we're at the beginning of what we believe to be his lair. So just a quick note, I've been making quite a few errors playing this game, or not errors but learning points, as someone quite rightly pointed out to me, so bear with me if there are small things I've missed. I have actually resorted to now starting to write my own notes on, yes, that's pretty much 4 pages of notes on just little things, just ridiculously daft things like when to roll the scenario dice, this going into new rooms, what happens spawning, what happens after spawning. What I want to do with this video is, because this quest is not hugely long, but I think with revealing new rooms it can be done in sections. So in this video I want to try and do this first room and the next room, and then I'll probably call it quits on that one and try and make the next video, and we'll further explore it. So this will be done in a few parts. Personally, I prefer to watch like shorter videos, so I'd like to get this done in a decent amount of time, not the hour and a half that the first video took. And my wife quite rightly pointed out, I'm not sure anyone's going to want to watch me for an hour and a half. So anyway, let's dive straight in. So for a quick recap, we've got Ariel, the Celestial Bard. We've got Iniel, who's the Witch Hunter. That's her here. That's Iniel. That's Ariel. Iniel, the Witch Hunter, and then we've got the Centaur Barbarian, Kornos. So who do I want to go first? So we just need to activate them, get them in the room, and off we go, I do believe. So let's start with who's got a good perception, because I'm thinking whoever comes up to this door is going to want to check for traps and what have you and that. So I might send in Iniel, because she has got, by the way, I'm going to leave her owl. Yeah, she's got the owl. Unless someone can help me out here, I'm really struggling to actually see the point of the owl. I mean, the flying card says it can activate traps as usual, which seems to be about the most useful thing on there, because its fighting's no good, it can fly around. I need to look into it further, but just to keep this more simple, I'm just going to leave the owl out of it. Anyway, so Iniel, she has a movement of 5. So she comes in here, Now, remember in the safety zone, she's got a safety zone of 2 all the way around her. So we can move 1, 2. I think after we move out of this square here, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Never know if you count it this way or that way, but I basically see it as she's got a safety zone of 2 around her. So she's got to walk up the stairs here. So she's going to go 1, 2, turn facing, 3. That's still 2 within. 4, still 2 squares. 5. So as soon as she moves out of this safety zone of 2, we have to roll the scenario die. And thank goodness, that's exactly the result we want, because that's not an encounter. So she's alright. So she'll have 5 movement. Now she could search the room, but as in my notes, you can't move and search, so there's not a lot she can do there. There's no abilities, nothing she can do with a gun, dagger, poison flask, holy water. There's no point for any of that, so I think that's basically her done. So now she's gone. She creates a safety zone here, which means that allied characters can now come in and go 1, 2, 3, and they're within her safety zone. So for these 2 characters, they're not going to roll the scenario die. So yeah, let's bring in Ariel. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 4, 5. And then again, she's not going to bring any. She's not going to do anything. Let's bring in Kornos. He comes in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that's it. Kornos, Iniel, and Ariel. They're all in. So at the beginning of the, so that's our activation done. I'm already starting to get that feeling I've missed something. Right. So heroes have all had their turn. They're pretty much ready to open the door, although I'll probably get one of them to search this room on their first turn. So the ADP's turn, literally just get his token and put it on 31. So the ADP's on 30, I think it was on 35 to begin with, but then I had to pay for the leader at the beginning, which was 5, so it starts off with 5 points. So back to our turn. Right, so I've just been trying to clarify adjacency to doors, and it would seem that this is the kind of adjacency to doors that the rulebook is discussing, sort of adjacent to a wall that is also that contains the door, but I'm assuming that also means in front like that. So anyway, let's start off with Iniel. She's going to use a movement of 1 and be adjacent to this door. And for her action, she is going to just grab these cards. There's a list of actions. So she is going to opening locked door. Well, we don't know it. Actually, yes, I've completely messed that up. This door is actually supposed to be locked. Right, so after hunting around, I found said card. So this is supposed to be in play down here already. So the scenario starts off with a locked door just here. So Iniel's had her 1 movement. So now she's going to attempt this locked door. So I think this is to I think we still have to roll the scenario die because she's opening a locked door. So it is an obstacle. So it may well be trapped. What have we got? Oh, locked door. Interesting. Now, do they stack or do I just get rid of it? I'll tell you what, I'm going to get rid of it for now because I can't really see you having a double locked door card on 1 door. So she's got nothing to do with that. So her 1 action is to undo this locked door. Now, I sent her in there because her perception was going to be useful for perceiving traps and that. We haven't had a trap, but now she needs agility, an agility test to unlock this door. So no stress, she needs 10 to undo it. Ah, failed. So the door stays locked. So I do believe you can't split movement and actions. So not only has Inil moved in using a movement up, which she would have had 4 movement left. She's now had her action and is blocking the door for anyone else having a go. There's no point Kornos having a go at the door because he's got -1 to agility, dexterity. I never get those two right. So I think for the rest of this turn, I'm going to get. I see. Inil's do you know what? Let's end this round here because Inil's the one with the perception +2, and she's probably going to shift out of the way and search the room, and I need that +2 for the perception. So that'd be pretty good. Let me just double check. Actions. So searching a room. Searching corpses. Yes, perception test. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So let's figure that. Let's move the ADP on 1 again. Gains 1 point. And that's it. Right. So this turn, Inil's going to go 1, 2, and move out of the way, and then search the room. So perception test +2. She has. So we just need 10 or more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a +2. I'm going to spend a fortune point to re-roll this. Yeah, it's not happening. So she searched the room. I think you can only do it once. That's it. So that's done. So let's get. I don't want Kornos to open this door because it's agility. So let's move in. Iniel. Oh, sorry, Ariel. Ariel. She has no modifiers, so it's a straight 10. Oh, hang on a minute. Yep, completely forgotten. Yeah, we can only test this door once. So I'm going to take that back. So we can only try and open the door, lock door once. It says on this card here. Come on, focus. If the test is passed, the door will be opened. Otherwise, it can only be broken. The door has vitality 5 and armor 5. So we might as well send Kornos in to have a go because I think it's an automatic hit. So he basically just rolls his attack dice, which is his strength +2, so 5, 6, 7. So 5, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice, needing 5s. Oof, well, that was good. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the door's taken 4 damage. That's pretty good. I'll just put 4 on there. I know that's been hit 4. So that's his turnover. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Obviously these three are struggling to get through this door. Now, I think we'll go in the next room. We're going to have problems because when you hit a door, obviously whoever's lurking on the side, if we spawn monsters, will be alerted to it. So let's hope that doesn't happen. ADP's turn, moving on 1, 33 points, and we'll do the same again. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. Kornos is going to hit this door. So that's it. There we go. 1, 2, 3 more successes, so that beats the door. The door's now broken down. And the door, we can flip the door over to its open side. So, we can reveal the next section. Let's see if I can squeeze all this on camera. So we've revealed the next room, and the first thing we've got to do, so set it up, we've got some boxes, we've got a small door at the top of the room and a large like hall door, double door here on this side of the room. So the first thing I've got to do is roll the scenario die and see if anything's spawned. No. That's very good. The symbol we would have had trouble with would have been that one, because we would have pulled a card which would have told us what to spawn. So we've got an empty room. That's good. That's good. So I believe Kornos can still take his movement because he's only taken his action so far to open that door. So it's good. Bash the door down. So just quickly reading up on banging that door down, we've made some noise. So this requires a noise marker, of which I'm always going to struggle to find these. Anyway, I'll find that in a minute. But it turns out that we had to hit the door twice, which means that the book says in our next encounter, so we've not spawned anything in this room, but it basically means somewhere down these corridors and halls the enemy has heard us coming, and do you know what, I can't find this silly noise counter, so I'm just going to put that next to it just to remind me. So it means they've heard us coming, and they will get they get a +1 bonus to initiative when we spawn, but it'll be +2 because we hit it twice. So that's not great. That's not great. But we're through the door. So anyway, Kornos is going to move in. So he has a movement of 7. I think he's going to try this door as well. 1, 2. Now he has a safety zone up to here. So 1, 2, 3. He moves out of it. So we have to roll the encounter dice. Oh, there is an obstacle. Flares. I take it they're not talking about the trousers. Each character located in the section is hit by a flare on the ground. They deal 3. Right, so we have to do a perception test first. Just there, we have to do a perception test of 8. Let's try that. He has -1 to perception, so that's not good. 6, 7, 8. -1. So I've done it, but then I've failed. So we don't perceive it, and the trap fires off. Oh, by the way, the ADP has to pay 3 points for that one. So 1, 2, 3. So back down to 30. So each character located in the section is hit by a flare that they deal 3 fire damage dice each. Each character located in this section is hit by a flare from the ground. I'm not really sure, that doesn't really make sense to me, because there's only one flare. Well, it says flares. Each character located in the section is hit by a flare, not flares, from the ground. They deal 3 fire damage dice each. Ouch. So Kornos has got a shield of 4. In fact, I had even less, yeah. Oh, so 3 fire damage. So he's got an armor of 4, so only the fire hits, so... sorry, only the 5 hits, so we'll just give him one damage marker. Well, that sucked. So, back to the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to line himself up ready for that door. So then we're on to Ariel and Enial. So this pile of boxes here can actually be searched. Let's send Inio in because that's her her perception bonus. So 1. Now safety zones, 2 spaces, 1, 2. She's fine there, but then she moves into his, so she's absolutely fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then she'll face the boxes. So her action is to search this. Now if we have a look at the furniture card, barrels and boxes, it's something that has to be interacted with. It's number 2 height, same as a human, can't be moved, and provides light cover. So there are several barrels and boxes in the room. Whoever searches them must roll 2d6. Let's have a look what happens there. These dice are not favouring me tonight. A 6. I think that's pretty boring, to be honest. 3 to 6, nothing interesting is found yet. Boo hoo. Right, so that's searched. That's it. You can only ever do that once. So that's her turn. We've tried to search this room, so Inio can't do anything with that. In fact, sorry, I've sent the wrong person in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then we'll just move Ariel up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In fact, 4, because she might go in this room with him. And yeah, so I said we're going to keep this brief, so we'll leave it there for now. I think my family demanded some of my time. We'll keep watching because I'm going to carry this on very shortly, and obviously I think the next thing we're going to do is move into this northern door up here and find out what's in there. We've not really found much yet. I'll tell you what we can do actually, after moving Ariel in there. Ariel, just one last action, Ariel could move in and actually search this room. Oh no, she can't, because she can't move and do it. Can't move and do it. Elements, yeah. So, alright, well let's say the ADP has its turn, gets 1 back to 31, and then we shall start with the hero's turn next time. So, thank you very much for watching. Any comments, leave them in the comment section. I hope you're enjoying the videos. I quite like the idea of doing these bite size. It's a lot easier to edit and send up, and yeah, it's hopefully keep you interested for the next one. So yeah, all the best. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.